This is a video for using MCG software. There's an icon on the desktop. Click that. The username and password are taped to the bottom of the monitor. You can just put those in from there. You'll get a search page. I want you to change this drop-down list. It says Content Product. Click that. Uncheck all. Check only inpatient and surgical care. Then you can search. I'm going to put in pneumonia and search. You're going to get a number of items. The top one is straight pneumonia, pediatric pneumonia, then we've got aspiration pneumonia, and down here observation care. I'm going to click straight pneumonia. You're going to get this summary page. Click indications. Then you're going to get a bunch of check boxes. These check boxes are such that if you click one, it will satisfy the higher level if that's what's needed. In this case, it says admission is indicated for one or more of the following. Hypoxemia will satisfy this criteria, as will hemodynamic instability, as will altered mental status. If you click on the item, it will give you more clarification. Hypoxemia, as indicated by one or more of the following. Patient without baseline need for supplemental oxygen and saturation less than 90%. Click that. This is satisfied. You can press save, and then that indicates you've satisfied hypoxemia. Check this box. That satisfies the entire admission criteria for pneumonia for inpatient care. Once you've finished this, click Review, and then change the format to plain text, and that will allow you to copy and paste the summary of your check boxes. Control-C to copy. Don't worry about the patient name and medical record number. We're not using that. Once it's copied, then I want you to paste it at the bottom of your note. I'm just going to paste it to a Word document here just to illustrate. Then I'll go back here. I'm going to make another search. I'm going to, again, search on pneumonia. And this time I'm going to choose observation care. Again, you get the summary page. Click indications for the check boxes. Here it says observation care is indicated for one or more of the following. So if you check vital sign abnormality, it will satisfy the admission criteria for observation care for pneumonia. Altered mental status. If you click again on the item, it will give you a clarification about what altered mental status means. And here we have lethargy, which satisfies the requirement. I'll save that. And so that would satisfy it. I'll give you another example. Here is an item that has two sub-check boxes. It says adult with all of the following. If you just check one of those, it does not meet the higher items. It doesn't satisfy the higher items. But if you check both of them, it does. And in this case, it says intermediate risk category patient, and then it says, for example, pneumonia severity index class 3. If you click on the PSI calculator, you can do a quick calculation on that. In this case, I had an 85-year-old male a few weeks ago who I wanted to admit for reasons I won't go into. He was doing quite well, but he had pneumonia. And if you put in 85-year-old male into the pneumonia severity index calculator and calculate, it gives you a class 3 result just on the basis of being 85 years old and male. So class 3 satisfies this item, intermediate risk category patient, pneumonia severity class 3. So that's satisfied. The second item is absence of other risk factors, which would indicate need for admission. Both of those are satisfied, and so the admission is satisfied as shown by the green checks in these two items here. Click Review, and then again, go to plain text and copy and paste the summary of your check boxes into the bottom of your note. There's one item you can't use, which I'll show you. And that is common complications and conditions. These are things that would show up after a patient is admitted, but they're not satisfactory for admission. They don't satisfy the criteria for admission. So you cannot use common complications and conditions as admission criteria. That's all. Thanks very much.